Mailbox Monday. Got some new stuffs. How are you all doing? I haven't done a Mailbox Monday in a couple weeks just because some of the things just started to kind of roll in real slowly. I wasn't really buying a whole lot of stuff, and then this happened. So what we'll do today is go through some of the stuff that I got. While it was a little bit slower, it is already open. A couple of the things I got were in an Amazon box in a big order, and then when I opened the box, I didn't realize that some of this was coming in the same order, so it all came from the same warehouse or whatever, and then just kind of, that's how I got it. So I couldn't really open that up because then you'd be looking at like kids' toys, junk, and my girlfriend's like blender attachments or whatever the hell she bought, and then, you know, this. So this is how we'll do this for now. Here we go. I don't think I ever showed you guys, but I did get the Faith Racing, Faith, whatever the hell. These are for Phoenixes. I got the brass portal covers. I did get 3 of them for all 3 sets of my axles for the 3 trucks that I have, the actual Phoenixes. If you guys have been checking these out, watch the rate at what, I can't remember what they use. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been pesos, something. I can't remember what Spain uses. Regardless, watch what the dollar and their currency is doing, because I looked like 2 months ago when these first came out, and they haven't really dropped in price, but their currency came down to where our dollar was worth more. So these were actually a little bit cheaper per, and then once you get 3 of them, then they were a lot cheaper if you buy, you know, a couple or whatever. So if you wait long enough, kind of watch what the exchange rate is. I got them a little bit cheaper. If you're worried about getting parts from Spain, these things made it from a little island over there by Spain to Germany, here to the US, here to central Indiana in 4 days. Super quick international shipping. Highly recommend them. I haven't gotten to put them on yet, obviously, but if you're worried about one of the shipping, because sometimes international shipping takes forever, super, super fast. And they're very, very nicely made. I've kind of looked at them and everything. Can't wait to put them on. I just haven't had time. So that's the first thing. The next thing I got was, I got paint for all the hard body stuff. Some of them are going to be interestingly colored, some of them won't. This is supposedly a metallic teal. This is what color the crew cab is going to be. I started kind of getting some parts together for that, which we'll look at here in a minute. On the outside, this looks very, very blue. Let me shake it up a little bit. Goddamn child-proof. Okay, that's fine. I didn't ever want to use this anyway. Nope. Okay. Just joking. There we go. This is just touch-up paint, automotive touch-up paint, but you can see it in there. Hopefully you can see it. Super, super cool blue color. It looked a little more teal online. I'm a little bit happier that it's a lot more blue than it was teal, but it is what it is. The next color, oh my God, these stupid bottles. There we go. Ooh, I need to shake that. This is for one of the K5s, and this is the color that I told you is so gross that it's kind of awesome. And I'll put up a picture of the K5 that I saw that actually made me want this color. So it's not terrible, but it's not great. So it's you can see there, it's actually called lime gold. And it's so like early 70s. This will be for the K5 Blazer with the VFD that's on the VS410 chassis and everything. That's what that is for. Kind of a stock lifted build, kind of looking nothing crazy. Now I have another K5 body. Well, kind of. We'll get into that in a second. So for a while, like the last 10 years or so, I've been into 73 to 77 GM A bodies. The ones that aren't real Chevelles and all that stuff. And that's what this is. It's a 76 Buick Century wagon. I had a 74 Chevy Malibu wagon. I've had a bunch of Lagunas and stuff. Nothing insanely nice. I parted a lot of them out just because I, just making money and stuff like that. So anyway, I had one, and one of my favorite colors on these cars, and I'm not really a red person, but This is Firethorn Metallic, and it's kind of reddish, pinky, kind of. Oh, well, you can see there it is. That's just got it all over me. Anyway, it's a super cool color, very metallic, kind of a burgundy like pink color. I don't know, it's weird. When it lays down, it's very dark. I'm gonna try to put it over like maybe a black base or something. Let me wipe this off. Wait. I'm gonna try to put it over a black base to kind of darken it up and give it much more of a, possibly like a cherry firethorn metallic kind of color or whatever. Just to see what I can do with it. I may spray it over gray. I'm not real sure. I'll do some test outs first and see exactly what happens, and then we'll go from there. So, in between all those, I got I think this is just base. It's pretty much just white. Just the basic blank white. I thought about getting like polar white, but then that kind of has some sparkle to it and everything. And I thought maybe just a basic uber white. See, it's just literally just as blast white as you can get. I thought maybe that would be better between all those metallic colors, to just kind of have a clean white with just the metallics on the outside. Then I also bought some clear, and you know, it's clear, so I won't open that for you. But got some of those. I get this all from a place called AutomotiveTouchup.com, I believe is what it's called. I'll put the link up here, right there. I'll put it in the description. And so basically what you're doing is you go in there and you pick the brand of car you have. So let's say you have a 1970, let's just call it a 70 Cadillac, okay? So you go pick Cadillac, and then it goes down and you pick the year of the Cadillac you have. Then if it opens it up, like if it's a Coupe de Ville or something, or, you know, like if you had different colors. I know in Chevy, they have Corvette specific colors, stuff like that. And then it opens up this whole page of all the colors that they offered for that year. And then they have a match for it. So I think this was like 1973, 1974 only. This is early 70s as well. This came on a lot of Novas from what I could tell when I Googled it. This was Camaro Malibu only. This is just a basic white that literally came on freaking everything from 1965 to like 1980 something. And then this is just clear. So super cool resource. If you have hard bodies and everything, you can go check all those out. I thoroughly suggest using them. They were super awesome. These are 2 ounce, I think, 2 ounce spray touch-ups. You can get them, I don't think you can get them in a can, but I know you can get them in this size, which I have my airbrush, and that's how I'm gonna use them. But you guys can figure something else out. They may have spray cans. I'm not 100% sure. I really wasn't looking for one. Now, staying with our theme of paint, I got this also. I got some shadow / like window tint black, and I got some fluorescent orange. Fluorescent orange will be coming into play here pretty soon, because I have to match a pair of wheels that I don't have out here because they're already on the truck. These are going to match a pair of wheels that I bought, and then this is just for shadows and things like that, because actual black is very opaque, and I'm hoping to get a little more clarity in some of it and do some things like that. In the Amazon package that I already ordered, I got some more Permatex thread lock. I literally have no idea what I did with my old bottle or tube, whatever this thing is. I couldn't find it, so I bought some more. It was like $9. Then I also bought some diff lube. I only have up to 100 in oil for the shocks, and I decided I needed to go a little heavier. Obviously I don't need 50,000, but if you have 100, you put like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 drops of this stuff in there. It increases the viscosity a lot. And I needed to slow down my comp truck because the oil in it is way too thin just for the driving style that I'm trying to drive. It's a little bit too soft, and so I'm switching up the shocks for that. Got some sand ladders. My boy Jordan printed these out for me. They're just, you know, some little sand ladders, nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but we're going to use them on the Class 0 stuff, so I figured I'd get them. All that is. Now from Shrink RC, I got some stuff because what we'll see here later, the bed in the crew cab I bought is jacked. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to mess with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of the Blazer bodies that I already had, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to make it into a short bed just to be done with it. That way I have a nice blank clean slate that will be not full of paint. I won't have to worry about paint interactions or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, when I cut the bed off of it, I assume I'll have the cab left. So what I decided to do was I'll take this, make a cab out of what was left of the Blazer. This bed slash Blazer will go onto the crew cab, which will be super nice. Won't have big ass holes in the bed. This pickup, however, is what I will end up taking, and I will make it into a pickup, and then I'll probably get a little more crazy with some of the stuff and basically make a trail truck. I'll use the big holes in the bed, and I'll have some big shock hoops coming through with some nice shocks and everything like that. This will be a little more of a, I don't want to say extreme trail truck, but it will be much more of a trail truck than a driver that you drive on trails. That was my plan, at least. And then plus I got this little thing. I remember these air gates from the 90s and early 2000s and stuff. It was cheap, and shrink also makes it, so they got me. Pretty much is what happened. They got me. I had to have one. I don't know what I'm gonna put it on yet. I may put it on the crew cab just for the fun of it. I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely picked that up because it was super sick. All right, wasted enough time. Let's open packages. I found this on Facebook for the price. I couldn't pass it up. This is a 3500 Puller Pro from Holmes. It looks, I mean, pretty clean. It's not perfect, but for what I paid for it, I paid $45 shipped for this thing. So I couldn't, I mean, if any of you guys have bought Holmes stuff, it doesn't have any bearing play. It's nice. It's a little dirty, but it is definitely nice. I'll have to put some power to it and see, but that's under half price and shipped. I couldn't say no. Next. No idea what this is. Let's see here. What the hell? What is this? Oh, I know what this is now. All right. Got this on the old eBay. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. It feels much bigger in my hand than it did when I saw it in pictures. That's what your mom said. So this guy had this listed as a worn 9.5 CI or whatever it is. He had it listed as the 10th scale. This is actually an 8th scale winch. And then it also came with the controller and the remote, I guess is what you'd call this. I don't know how the hell that works. I've never had one of these before. So I'll have to check this out, but he said it worked, all that jazz. Oh, there we go. A and B. Very cool. Very cool. I get it now. So now I can put that on my remote. And then this is a control box. Doesn't even look like it looks like it's been tied in, but never even actually used. Super rad. That is a big ass winch. That is a large boy. So we'll have to see. I'll have to hook that all up and see exactly what I think about that. It is pretty big, but I don't know if I can make it. Maybe I can put it on something. It's a big boy though. Golly. My buddy Doug says it's made for a Summit, so I don't know. We'll see. If nothing else, I got it cheap enough. I can just unload it and maybe make a few bucks, and won't really matter. So next. No idea. Let's see here. Ready? Let's see. What do we, oh, aha! So speaking of my comp truck, the incisions just weren't working for me. They're too small. I just don't like them. I'll probably sell at least the pair on my comp truck and the pair on the other truck that I have. And then the other pair that I have that are also just free. Probably start just buying all these Traxxas GTSs. This is what pretty much everybody uses. They are super nice. I have a couple pairs of them on some TRX4s and on some other trucks. And I'm probably going to switch a lot of stuff over to this because they're just a lot better and they're a lot nicer. So, here's what it is. Next! I got a box from whoa, Jesus! Never mind. I got this. So this, nothing too crazy, but if any of you have paid attention, I really am into music. I like all sorts of music, really, but I really like, ooh, got a sticker. I really like metal. I'm into metal stuff. And then so I got this. It's a sticker pack, which I already had one, but I've used almost all of them. So it's just metal bands, like little bumper stickers and stuff for trucks. I needed a bunch of them because I have put these on so many that I don't have any more anymore. So, and then I got a sticker from them. That's where I got them from. So if you're interested in those, I got them off eBay, but I'm guessing if you hit him up or her, I don't know what it, hit them up, whatever. So then I got a package from RPP. Now, fully admit, what's in this box I did not need. But RPP, Horizon, oh no. I hate peanuts. I hate them so much. RPP, Horizon, I think A-Main, they all had a sale. If you saw it, you saw it. I'm gonna try to get these out of here without spilling peanuts everywhere. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. You know what that is? Oh boy. If you didn't, there's the other one. I get a sticker. Golly, this is not even worth getting a sticker for. Alright. So what we have here, I don't know why this one's open, this one's not. That's weird. Oh well, it looks fine. Anyway, what we have is 10-3 axles, straight axles. Didn't really need them, have no plans for them, but they went on sale, and if you can get them for $100 a piece with the shocks and the gears and everything, then you know, they're normally $170, and I got them for $100. And then once I bought 2 of them, it was free shipping, so I got them for like what, $198, something like that. So couldn't really beat that. Like I said, I don't have plans for them. This is like the, I don't know, a lot set that I bought in the last year, like 9. But if you don't have them and you haven't used them, I highly suggest it. The offset pumpkin makes using different transmissions so much easier. They don't really have a whole lot of support for them for some things. They have weights, I believe. They have knuckles, and then they also have the C's that are aluminum. You can get some things for them. You can get replacement shafts and everything. I like them a lot better than 10-2s, which is kind of why I'm buying a few of them, as I'm swapping some of my trucks over to 10-3 straight axles. And finally, here's what we have. This is not what you think it is. Not at all. It came in this axial box, which when I got it yesterday, it kind of made me a little nervous, but it is what it is. It's not an axial. It comes from a little hobby shop. I don't remember where they are. Pennsylvania, sorry, Pennsylvania. There we go. All right, so what we have here is RC4 Drive bodies. So what happened was, you've seen my yellow Class 0. I couldn't handle the yellow anymore. It was gross. It didn't show up nearly as terribly on video as what it was. It looked more like the DeWalt, like Cub Cadet yellow on video, and in real life it was like a lemon dandelion butthole yellow, and I didn't like it. I tried to strip it. That didn't work. It left it disgusting. Some of it wouldn't come off. Then that stuff and the paint turned to like gum, and I wasn't having that. So basically what I did was I took one of my bodies from the boxes that I had and I replaced it. I just took one of the main bodies, painted it, took the yellow body, and I gave it to Doug to see if he could fix it or anything like that if he wanted it. These things were only like 30 bucks. By the time I messed with the stripper and everything, it it wasn't worth it. It was just going to be more of a pain in the ass than just buying a $30 body. Then I realized how hard it was to find these things. A-Main's out of stock, RPP was out of stock, Horizon was out of stock, RC4 Drive was out of stock. I had to find a small hobby shop that actually had them. So I went ahead and bought 2. Just in case. I'm not 100% sure why, but I bought 2. This one replaces the one that I had. This one will just be a spare, or this may be the one that I cut up to make into a pickup. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I got these, and man, I'm glad that I found them, and I'm glad that I figured out they were so cheap, because messing with that body after it turned to, it was literally like if you just smeared rubber cement and bubblegum mixture all over this thing and then took half the paint and like smeared it in with it. It was just gross, and I wasn't dicking with it. And now I got these. So that does it for Mailbox Monday today. Also, Beat the Creek is in, by the time you see this, it's in, what, 2 weeks? I will be there. If you see me, you can't miss me, for one. But if you see me, come say hi and check us out. You're more than welcome to, you know, I'll shoot the shit with you, talk. You can look at whatever I have out or whatever. I'll check out what you have. I'd love to meet some of you. And that is all. So for now, I will see you later. Do the things you're supposed to be doing. Check me out on Patreon as well. I finally got a patron. Shout out to you. And then that is it. I will talk to you later. See ya.